Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to be going over how to add text in Final Cut Pro. And the way we're going to do that is I'm going to actually show you how I just created that title screen introducing this video. So here we are in Final Cut, and I have a screen recording that I've brought into the project. It's a little trippy. I've got the project open, and then inside of our viewer window, we've got a second set of our Final Cut app. Hopefully you'll understand what's going on. We're just going to click here where we want to add some text. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to come up here to this image with a T, and that's going to bring up our graphics generators and our text titles. So if you look at this real quick without them expanded, you have titles, which equals text, and generators, which are essentially sort of backgrounds you can use in the app. So we want to be looking at our titles, so we're going to open that. And so I'm going to show you how to add some basic text to the screen. So this is text right here. It's just text. So we're going to click and drag this down onto the screen where our cursor is and drop it. And so if you can see, now on the screen we have some text. It's a little small, so I'm going to click on our text here. I'm going to come over to this icon here of just lines of presumably text. It's going to have our text features and options. So it says right here headline text, which is what it says on the screen over here for the video, headline text. First thing we can do is we can change what that text says. So we're going to come in here and replace it with welcome to my new video. And see what we've changed right here shows up on our video timeline here. Welcome to my new video. And so down here, we're going to be able to change the size of the text. I'm going to move it up so it becomes bigger. As you can see, it's stretching the width of the video there. I don't like how this looks, so I'm going to come in here back to the editor. I'm going to hit return after 2. And then now we have more room to make it bigger, and it's going to say welcome to my new video. I don't like how the text is just on top of everything and you still have this kind of complicated background. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a background underneath our text. So we're going to come over here to the generators that I was talking about earlier, and we're going to be able to choose between different backgrounds that animate. So like Aurora, a bell, blobs, and we're going to choose the same background that I used for the intro of this video, glimmer. I'm going to click and drag that down to the timeline and put it in between or underneath that purple text box. And now if we look at it, we have our text, welcome to my new video, on top of a solid background. And just to show you, as you can see over here, you've got text on top, the background in the middle, and then the video file on the bottom. So just to show you graphically the order of all this, I'm going to come over here and click on this button to transform our background size. I'm going to bring our background to make it smaller. So you can see in the very far back, on the first line, we have the screen recording video. Then on top of that, we have our background, and on top of that, we have our text. So that's just to illustrate how it's layered on the screen. So I'm going to undo that changes and just have a solid background for our text. And I'm going to push play, and you're going to see that the background and the text appear at the same time. You see that? To recreate the intro that I used for this video, we need to do a couple things. First, we need to add transitions to the beginning and the end of both the background and the text block. So we're going to come over here to our transitions table, and there's a cross dissolve. Simple, but it always works. I'm going to click and drag this onto the background layer, drop it, and you're going to see it's created a gray area at the beginning and at the end. So that's going to be it fading in and fading out. We're going to want to duplicate this for the text. So we're going to click and drag cross dissolve onto our text. And it's going to populate or create these gray sides as well at the beginning and the end. Those are our transitions. So if we were to come over before and click on our timeline where it has just our screen recording and push play, you're going to see that the background and the text fade in together. It was a bit slow. So what we're going to want to do for, like I did at the beginning of this video, I'm just going to make the transitions a lot faster. And now if we watch, they come in fast. And that's key because we actually are going to come up to this button, which brings us to the media section. We're going to look at the sound effects that Apple provides. We're going to come to the search bar. We're going to type in whoosh. This is going to bring up some sound effects that we could use. So the one we're going to use here is the Tidal Digital Whoosh. I'm going to play that for you right now. It's just a simple whoosh sound. So we're going to click and drag that down underneath the video and align it up with the transition. And we'll play this now, and it should all come together. Thank you very much for watching. Please drop a comment below.